Okay, stop me if you've heard this one before. You're on a creepy space station.
So that's Ishimura.
You play as a scientist who doesn't talk very much.
Hey, Mr. Freeman.
You're being stalked by alien monsters.
I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive.
And a mysterious voice on the radio is guiding you through it all. Does that sound familiar? Prey is a reboot of an older franchise, but instead of charting new territory among the stars, developer Arcane Studios has mashed a bunch of other franchises together with decidedly mixed results. I'm Alex, this is Alex Plays. Here's my review for Prey 2017. You play as Morgan Yu, a scientist aboard the Talos 1 space station. The station is overrun with creatures called the Typhon, some of which can mimic inanimate objects. The initial idea is cool, but the jump scares start to lose their punch after a while. You do the standard FPS RPG type stuff. You rescue fellow crew members, explore the station, and try to uncover a conspiracy. Oh, and you've also lost your memory.
Your memory's shot full of holes, I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent.
You are not you. You're me. No shit.
The main antagonist is your own brother, but the sibling rivalry never amounts to much in Prey's 16 to 20 hour campaign. I can say the same for the Typhon, who are more annoying than menacing and look like a bunch of angry spaghetti. Variety is wanting here, and the devs could have done a lot more to hone the Typhon's look. Likewise with their AI, which isn't subtle in its desire to rip you to shreds. What's most surprising about Prey is how similar it is to other games. I'm serious. It goes way beyond loving tribute to other titles. Arcane is outright cloning other games, BioShock being its closest relative. Why this is so unusual is Arcane are the folks who brought us the Dishonored franchise, a game that, while not winning any awards in the story department, brought us a fresh perspective to FPS stealth action. There are echoes of Dishonored in some of Prey's gameplay, but none of it's magic. I'm sorry to say it feels a bit like a copy-paste job that ultimately doesn't work very well. There's a bunch of different upgrades on the skill tree, but I didn't really get a chance to mess around with them much. The enemy scaling in this game is so painful, and I'm talking Dark Souls painful, that I had to dump all of my neuromods into health and armor. I was playing the game on normal, and yet the enemies made me feel like I was playing the game on some hardcore masochist mode. You will die a lot in this game. The relative scarcity of items and the overwhelming power of your enemies makes Prey frustrating. After your umpteenth unfair death, you're probably gonna be like,
You gotta be kidding.
just watch this section where a King Kong-sized alien hunts me down while I've got nothing in my pockets but lint. What exactly am I supposed to do here, devs?
What the hell are we supposed to use, man? Harsh language?
A lack of resources can be a fine gameplay mechanic, but when you're struggling through literally every area because you don't have enough bullets, health, or psi, the experience really grinds on you. Since medkits are about as common as dodo birds, you'll have to resort to drinking massive amounts of alcohol to restore your health.
I'm hammered drunk.
The resource problem bleeds into problem solving as well. Case in point, the glue gun. You can use it to stun enemies in combat, but it's also used for solving puzzles by building bridges and such. Haven't got the ammo to solve a puzzle you just came across? Well, scrounge around uselessly for the materials that aren't there, and then find a recycler, then a fabricator, and then you can move on. Since you don't know when you'll need it, I got used to keeping a lot of ammo in reserve. Prey's space station borrows again from BioShock with an Art Deco kind of vibe. The environments vary with different retro-future styles, but zero imagination when it comes to exploration. Hide and go seek for some banana peels, and I'm not joking, literally banana peels, or some audio logs does not good content make. At least the space station's pretty, I guess. Prey is at its most creative when you turn yourself into a coffee cup to shove yourself through a gap in a door. Not much else to see here, folks. There's plenty to explore, but it feels like there's no emotional grounding in the story. The people you do run into make for a fetch quest affair. The moral choices you make aren't interesting either. It's not like BioShock where you might actually feel bad for screwing someone over. In Prey, it can actually be unintentionally funny. Prey tells its story primarily through audio logs and emails, which are frankly tiring to collect and don't shed any useful light on an already mundane story. The twist ending, which I won't spoil, isn't much above an M. Night Shyamalan flick, but it's just clever enough to stick the landing. Look, it's clear a lot of time and work went into this game, and the franchises that inspired it are visible everywhere, but there's nothing really new here.
Doesn't anyone notice this? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills!
If you're hankering for some survival space action, I'd recommend Alien Isolation or the very excellent Soma for your fix of futuristic terror. I'm giving Prey a 6 out of 10.